We took a little bit of a drive this morning. We're in King City, and I know it doesn't look like it because it's a beautiful kind of setup here, but we're on a college campus. Welcome to Seneca College King Campus, and I'm a Seneca alum. I went to the York campus, and I've never been here before, so pretty pumped to be an alum and to be with Maria May, who is the dean and campus principal here at King Campus. Hello, Maria.
Good morning.
This campus is different than other colleges around.
It absolutely is. It's absolutely a beautiful natural setting.
What do you guys specialize in here?
We offer programs in health sciences and community services, including programs in nursing, community services, our social service worker, public safety, early childhood education, and environmental studies.
Now, we did want to shoot outside to kind of show some of the natural landscape that you do have, because you do use this in some of your programs too.
We do. Some areas are actually used as a living lab. Our environmental landscape students actually do the work, do some of the landscape on the property. We also have living labs for early childhood education. Our public safety programs actually do their physical fitness outside. So it really does provide lots of opportunities.
What's it been like this year for you guys?
It's been very interesting.
Yeah.
That we certainly have. We've had to pivot to go online, and right now we do have minimal presence on campus. That most of our programs are completely online, with a few exceptions. With our animal health programs, that they do have their essential labs that we are continuing to offer on campus.
There's so many programs here that you're seeing are crucial to what we're going through in the pandemic right now. Mm-hmm. So are you seeing an enrollment uptick because of that?
Absolutely. Enrollment has been very healthy in our community service programs, social service worker, and our PSW and our nursing programs.
What's the building right behind us here?
That is Elk Hall. That is
Okay.
one of our learning spaces. We also have Magna Hall on campus. It's a brand new building that we opened in 2018. It offers another 144,000 square feet of instructional space with some really great specialized labs for nursing, as well as state-of-the-art library and great student spaces.
Well, there's a lot of cool stuff to see here. So we're not going to be able to see all the programs, but we're going to check out a few, like nursing. So we're going to go to Magna Hall here at Seneca College, the King Campus. Underwater skills training is another thing that they have here that is very unique. So let's take a break and we'll go back, and they're actually in the water because they have a whole lake out here. So we'll explore that and get into some of the interests you might have, and come to check out what they have at King Campus, Seneca College. I'm Morning Live. Well, good morning. Welcome back to Seneca College. Good to be here, kind of showing off some of the unique programs that they have, like underwater skills training. We're with the program coordinator with us here. Sorry, I forget your name. Aaron Griffin. There we go.
Aaron Griffin.
Yeah, how you doing, Aaron? Nice to meet you.
Pretty well. We've got decent weather today.
Is it? Well, this is unique. The program's unique, but it's unique to have a lake like this on campus.
Yeah, and it works very well for us. All of our training is practical in water, as you can see, in all conditions. We run in all seasons, spring, fall, and winter. We're just getting into the winter season right now. We're getting them used to the cold water.
So how unique is the program? Where else can you do this?
There are a few schools spread throughout the country. We're one of the few that run right through the entire winter, and we're also the largest school in the country.
What type of qualifications do you need to have to actually get into the program?
Just an open water scuba certificate to get started. You need to have a special hyperbaric medical. And aside from that, with a couple of marks, you can become a deep sea diver.
Wow, is that, because what kind of jobs are you getting out of this?
You name it. Anything that needs to be done underwater. Underwater welding, cutting, engineering work, archaeology. We also train all the police divers in Ontario. We have graduates spread all over the globe working offshore, inshore projects. We actually also participated in the diving on the Franklin expedition wrecks.
So graduates from the program are getting jobs?
Oh yes, absolutely. there's a very high demand right now, as a matter of fact. Even in this this present pandemic environment, things are very busy for divers.
What's your background?
I came through this program myself way back in 1994. Doesn't seem like it's way back, but it is apparently.
Because how long have you guys been doing it for?
This program's been running since 1974.
Has it really?
Yes.
That is fantastic. Okay, so where are we? We're in December. So when does the program start? If somebody was interested, they're seeing this right now, they're just like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
We run one course a year. It runs from mid-September until the in around the third week of June. So it's a long program. There's a lot of material to cover. But graduates from this program are qualified to work as divers anywhere in the world.
Amazing.
So it's a
cool. Thanks for the chat, Aaron. Very unique and some cool stuff
anytime.
here.
Come see us anytime.
Seneca College, the King Campus in King City. We'll continue our tour. We're going to go into the new building, Magna Hall, and check out their nursing program and how they're doing that virtually. Return on Morning Live. Welcome back to Seneca College, the King Campus. And as we've been kind of showing off, they do highlight a lot of things in health services. So we wanted to tackle the nursing program here at the fancy new Magna Hall. Happy to be joined by Sharon, who's the academic chair for the School of Nursing. Good to see you, Sharon.
Good to see you this morning.
Normally, there would be students in here.
Oh yes, hustling and bustling in and out of this room, absolutely.
Okay, we know where the situation's at. Students can't be here.
That's right.
You have something pretty exciting that the school has developed along with a partnership with a company in Britain?
Yeah, there's a company in England called Oxford Medical Simulation, and they are pretty much the premier leader in virtual simulation for medical professionals. And there's a few options here in Canada, but Oxford Medical is really quite engaging, where the nursing student can actually get involved. They can apply oxygen, put in IVs, take medications, do physical assessments, all while being guided and having support from the nursing assistant in the room with them or the charge nurse that they can call at any time.
It'd be the same thing that they would be going through here in the lab dealing with our patients here.
It is, but this software here really focuses on how nurses think and how they critically make decisions around patient care. We call that clinical decision making and clinical judgment. Nurses are at the bedside, and they're the ones closest to the patient. They need to make a decision on what to do, when to call for help. And this software allows students to practice this over and over again. So when they go through the scenario the first time, if they didn't do something quite right, it gives them the feedback.
Because how important is repetition?
Repetition is so important in developing what we call nursing intuition. Once you've done something hundreds of times, you build an inner sense of knowing, and you become very confident and comfortable. So it's very important for nursing students to be engaged in a situation multiple times. In stressful situations.
Yeah, you don't know
important.
the situation you're getting into. What about bedside manner? How can you be doing that on a program like that?
You really can't.
Yeah.
In this program here, it's mostly the critical thinking for nursing, and it's not really the psychomotor skills. And so the next step for our students when we're allowed back on campus would be they would now come into this simulation lab and do the same thing that they did, but now we have to add on the layer of they have to put on the oxygen, they have to give the medications, they have to physically do the job and have that bedside
So
manner.
this is just working up the muscles of the situations that they could get into, and then when they get back on campus, it's going to be working with those actual situations.
It is, and it's building, it's that scaffolding of learning.
January and September is when you have intakes for the
We have
program?
intakes for nursing.
January's full?
January's full and waitlisted.
September?
September's open.
Okay.
September's
Are
open.
you seeing a decrease or an increase because of the situation and how important nurses are in our world right now?
Do you know what? It's interesting that you asked that. We've actually seen a stable number. We actually thought we were going to see a drop because we were thinking that students wouldn't want to come into healthcare seeing how bad it was, but we've stayed pretty stable. We're waitlisted.
Thanks for the chat. And actually,
You're
you know
welcome.
what? I think this is a good time to thank you to all the nurses out there working so hard and our first responders through our situation
Absolutely.
right now. We have one more for you. We're going to get into vet tech. I'll say that properly through my mask when we return to Seneca College in our King Campus on Morning Live. Well, good morning. Welcome back to Seneca College, the King Campus. Hey, we've had a pretty good day showing off all the various programs, trying to get to as many as we could. We tackled the School of Nursing last half hour, and this is similar to that, only with pets. We're in Vet Tech. Happy to be here with program coordinator, Kirsty. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Who do we have here?
Right now we've got Pip on the table, and we've got one of our instructors, Michelle, and we've got 3 of our second-year students.
Morning, everybody. Morning,
and
guys.
They're working a pre-health workup for Pip so that he will be able to have an anesthetic today.
So you're allowed to be here?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of
Yes.
people are doing this virtually. How come you guys are allowed to actually be on campus doing this?
So veterinary technicians and the profession, they're essential workers in the province of Ontario. We do keep animals here year-round, so part of our service to be here is to take care of the animals that we keep. And part of the service that we're here is because this program requires there to be so much hands-on training so the students can really feel comfortable with their patients. We just can't transfer that into an online environment.
Vet tech compared to being a veterinarian, how would you
Right.
describe it?
I would say that the veterinarian would be akin to the doctor in a human medicine model, and the veterinary technician would be like the nurse in the same model.
Okay, so what are the students being put through, or what do they learn?
Right now, we have programming that involves microbiology, parasitology, so they're learning about different parasites that are in Ontario and in animals that we might see. They're going to learn about anesthesiology, they're going to learn about nutrition, behavior, handling. They're going to learn about farm animals, they're going to learn about small animals. They're going to be working through.
So just not pets, all type of animals?
All type of animals.
How do animals differ, like from, let's say a dog to a cow? Everything is different, right?
Different systems, not everything. Some of them are the same. I think that it's fair to say that the gastrointestinal system is different in clusters of animals. So you've got your ruminant animals, like a sheep, a goat, and a cow, and then you've got the hindgut fermenters, like a horse and a rabbit, and then you've got monogastric, like people, like cats and dogs. And then we also have differences in their reproductive systems too, just the way that
Yeah.
they carry young, how many they have. So we need to learn about all of that.
When's the program run?
It starts with September intake,
Okay.
and it lasts 2 years, 4 semesters.
And getting jobs out of it?
Yes, much. We're in high demand. RVTs are in very high demand in the province of Ontario.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Pip, for being our demo model. And what a great morning. Kind of a real hidden gem. Seneca College. As an alum myself, I went to the York campus, but I'd never been out here. So it's in King City. Take a look at it, because there's a lot of fascinating programs. Pip seems to like it, don't you? Thanks, sweetie. There you go. All right. That's a good shot to end with, I think.